out. Guile, both characters have some difficulty generating offense against each other. Warahk, a surprise here to some. Art, I'd say, is one of the strongest players just mentally that I've seen in the tournament so far. He's been on the scene for many years and done great things, but he's looking particularly on point so far this tournament.
I have heard him called the human calculator.
Nice. That jump away fierce again must be blocked high. If you catch Guile charging down back.
Warahk starting this match, honestly looking a little wary of Art, not wanting to put anything out there.
And again, he's not at a severe life disadvantage at all, but in this matchup, which is one of can be one of slivers of energy, he is at a moderate disadvantage, especially with Art willing to just grind him down.
He's willing to trade that stand fierce with the sonic boom over and over again.
Trades in his favor, and I have no doubt that Art knows that, and he will do it over and over and over.
And Art playing really, I don't know about perfectly, but again, look at his spacing adjustment every time. He wants to be in that stand fierce range. Just get there. Dhalsim falling. There it is. As long as he's in that stand fierce range, he has an answer for everything Guile does.
And you know, I have to say one thing though, is that every time I watch Arturo play, he is definitely one of the best spacing players I've ever seen. I've seen so many situations. I saw him playing against a Zangief player once, and he always stood at just the right distance for green hands to miss. I mean, he just measures the distance on the screen so amazingly well.
Art all over him with those perfectly spaced limbs. Guile, look at Guile forced to go on the offense here to try and create some interesting mix-ups. He's not a character well equipped to do that. And again, dominating performance here from Art. You don't want to be up against the human calculator in a match like this with Guile. Takes incredible force of will to try and gut this out. Catches him in a backdash. He was in the corner.
Oh, nice crumple stun there.
There's his opportunity. Nice capitalization.
Big combos.
This could be something from Warahk.
Jumps away.
Oh!
I don't like that jump away.
And Warahk.
Perhaps he was trying to read a teleport.
Something going. We have some rave lights beginning to appear.
While we're between matches here, I want to take the opportunity to update our viewers on where we are in the bracket. This is top 32 action that we're seeing. So far, we've seen Big Marcus, Wolf Prone, and L.I. Joe eliminated. Banana Ken, RB, Rico Suave, Flo, JR Rodriguez, and Lamer Boy all sent into losers.
And the winner of this will move on, but the loser is actually going to be knocked out of the tournament. We are in the losers bracket here between Warahk and Arturo. All right, they're just pushing each other. Arturo trying to push him to the distance that he wants him to be at.
Arturo actually making a smart choice to land on that sonic boom after he committed to the dive. Let's see what happens with the ultra here.
Oh,
it just says, get that ultra out of here. No mix-ups for you.
And I think Dhalsim punched into the sonic hurricane.
Yeah, that looked like a jumping fierce. His limbs extended into the sonic hurricane.
Warahk.
Only ate one hit of it, though, so not a big deal.
And the SoCal crowd cheering for Warahk now.
And Sabin looking a little surprised. Sabin, of course, being Arturo. See if he can reset and get his calculations back in order.
Ooh, that's a worth it trade for Warahk at that time.
It is, but again, you see him barely. Nice adjustment there by Warahk, not getting caught by that jump away fierce that made him pay in round one of this match.
I like Warahk now. Now he's distancing it a lot better.
He is. He's moving out of that standing fierce range and not letting Art just have that position.
I like the way he's playing this, is that he'll stand just in range of standing fierce and then walk backwards and throw a sonic boom so that Art tries to punch him for it and instead hits the sonic boom.
Oh, nice play by Warahk. And at this point, you know, I think he'd be willing to take that standing fierce trade now.
At this point, it would be in his favor. That may hit.
Whoa, one hit
Caught
on
him with
the
a
sonic
nick.
hurricane.
He nicked him.
Oh, and Warahk takes game two.
After really being dominated, Warahk, I say right now, has the eye of the tiger, whereas Sabin's smiling a little bit and going,
see a Rose? No.
Opts to go for the rematch. I thought he may have been thinking about switching to Rose.
Rose also very strong against Guile.
Yeah, a lot of people claim that Rose is actually Guile's worst matchup. And I know Arturo's been playing a lot of Rose lately, so this is actually a surprise to me.
I also saw Dagger G demolish a Rose. Dagger G, of course, another Guile player, demolish a Rose player on the main stage yesterday.
Now, you mentioned earlier, as we talk about Rose, that there are some people who think, the Japanese, who think that certain characters are better when the Americans don't give it a lot of credit. Rose is one of those characters.
They do. They think she may be top tier. Again, surprising play from Warahk there, but he said, I need to make something happen.
Now, I have heard from a lot of people, a lot of Americans, that they are starting to believe Rose is top tier now.
She's extremely solid, but there's no Rose on screen right now. It's Guile getting ground down slowly by Sabin, who seems to have reset his ideas about things and back on point.
Warahk seeing if he can figure out, he's got 40 seconds left to try to mount a comeback here.
Sabin at this point may just try to Warahk at this point may just try to back up and build a little bit of meter.
I don't like that EX Sonic Boom. I do not like that EX Sonic Boom.
I don't either.
You should have saved that for the next round.
I don't like the attitude of waiting for the next round, but again, I can concur in this situation. Wait at least until you're in the middle of a combo. Don't just try and chip him out.
Oh. Nice drill. The drill is much improved, much faster, not as much delay on landing. Better used to go over fireballs in this game.
Wow, gutsy play again by Warahk. Whoa!
Wow, that drill just beat the Razor Kick, it looked like, the flash kick.
That is actually was Capcom's decision about the Razor Kick, that everything beats it.
Once again, Warahk just using a random ultra like that. I'm not sure I approve of that strategy.
Trying to catch Jumping Fierce, very odd hittable frames on that Jumping Fierce. It's not easily hit.
It may also be that it'll hit once, and as he falls backwards, he'll fall out of it. So I'm not sure that I like just throwing it out like that either.
And it's match point Arturo, and this is a very bad situation for Warahk. Smart jump away, but it's not going to be far enough. Dhalsim holding at the edge of the screen to prevent Warahk from jumping further away. Smart play from Art, which is, of course, what he's all about.
Warahk's got to figure something out, or he's going to be eliminated. Coming down to the wire. Arturo's just willing to be patient. Sometimes you're in too much of a rush to drain that last bit of life. Arturo just letting Warahk come to him and takes care of business. And Warahk has been eliminated.
It was a nice run from Warahk, a tough draw.